My name is Amelia Himboyan, and I'm very passionate about drawing. This is my room, and this is where I feel the most comfort and the most free to express myself. Love art, I love painting, I love drawing, I love coloring because it brings me so much therapeutic joy. It just feels like the best way I can express myself, and because it's all coming from me, it feels special and I feel very proud afterwards, and that's a really good feeling as well.
So what's your major?
I'm in psychology. I'm in 4th year and I love psychology as well. I like arts, but it's definitely something I like to do on the side, more as just a hobby and something that, it's not, I'm not told what to do. Well, I feel more secure about what I would be doing in the future with psychology instead of arts. Like, I wouldn't feel confident enough to go down that path solely just down art, because to me that's a pretty risky path. A lot inspires me. I am inspired by it could be anything around me. It could be the movie that I'm watching. The next day I'm drawing a character from that movie or a poster for it or a show. Could be music. I love recreating album covers too. But of course I love drawing people. So that will either be with, celebrities, people I see online, but also of course my friends and the people that I love. I love to draw people that I love, as well as my cat, of course. You'll see everywhere around my room there are cats, and I love drawing cats, and I love drawing my own cat. He is my muse. And yeah, I like drawing myself too, actually. That's something that I've been trying to get better at very recently, is drawing myself, which is hard to do. I find it's much harder to do than with your friends, because you're capturing yourself the way you see yourself, not the way anybody else sees you. So I don't know how accurate I am, I started drawing portraits a bit later than when I started doing my actual drawings. I, started drawing probably around grade 7, grade 8, so around 12, 13 years old. And it definitely took a couple years for me to start getting used to being able to actually be happy with my results. So once I started, drawing for years, that's when I started drawing portraits, like around 3 years, 4 years later. That would kind of just be of celebrities or of characters. When you're with your friends, you're looking at their faces all the time, so you get a really good feel of, their features individually, but also as a whole. And I really like trying to capture that, and trying to capture how I see them, I guess. And I also, of course, like just the act of giving it to them in the end. Like, that's my goal, is to produce something that I'm proud of and that I can give to them, and they will now see what I see, and how I view them. Seeing how they react is the most fun part of it, you know? That's where the real joy comes from, for sure. I think seeing themselves from a different person's point of view is also kind of trippy to them, and they don't know how to react. But after a bit, they get really excited, and that brings me so much happiness to see. But they definitely feel really, I can tell they feel really grateful, and I think they see how much time I put into it and how I value them and how much time and effort I put into it and I would put into them. I think they definitely capture a different essence than photographs. I think because I get to take my time with it and put every detail into it, I can capture whatever I want to capture. So I choose kind of what emotions I want to be evoked.
Do you feel that AI threatens artists like yourself or other artists?
I don't feel threatened by AI myself because, well, I don't really involve myself in it, so I feel kind of just steered away from it, and also I'm just showing my friends and family my drawings. It's nothing public. So I don't feel threatened because to me, it's just something that I like to do, just outside of anything. But, you know, I think it does threaten digital art for sure. The reason why I also don't feel like it threatens me is because my art is all physical, it's all, you know, handmade. Whereas other people, though, you know, their art is all animated or it's all made on screen. I think that definitely threatens digital art, video game style art, animated art, because you can definitely blend it in with that kind of art, but I don't think you could compare it to a painting that somebody made, because there's just no originality in it. There's no sincerity in it that you can see in a handmade piece of art. It just brings something more than AI art does, and I think people can see that.